Welcome back. This is Chapter 5, Section 6, Part, I believe, 6 of the notes. We're on the third page. We have this story problem we're supposed to work through. Now, it's about a sandbox, and it's a square, and you want the volume of the box to be 16 cubic feet. The height has to be x feet, and the length of each side of the square base has to be x plus 3. So we're talking about some sort of box like this. Okay, and the height is meant to be x, and the length of each side is x plus 3. And then I suppose I could try to finish the box, but it'll probably ruin that. Maybe not so bad. Okay, and it needs to be 16 cubic feet on the inside. Okay, so they've got this little formula markup for you that's kind of nice. So it says volume 16 equals x plus 3 squared times x. And I think here you're just literally meant to write x plus 3 squared times x. But then you need to go ahead and probably FOIL this out a little bit. This is x squared plus 6x plus 9. That's x plus 3 squared, still times x. So the whole thing is x to the third plus 6x squared plus 9x. That's what 16 equals. However, what we're doing, this factoring business, is only good if it's equal to 0. So move the 16 over. This is similar to the quadratic formula or the other factoring problems we were doing in the quadratics unit, where it only works if it's equal to 0. So x to the third plus 6x squared plus 9x minus 16 equals 0, and that's what you get after you subtract 16 from each side. Now, let's move on a little bit, see where we can go with this. Possible rational solutions. Now, the number was 16, right? So it's 1 over 1, 2 over 1, 4 over 1, 8 over 1, and 16 over 1, and of course plus and minus. Again, this is a time to be thankful that the leading coefficient was 1. It was just plain x cubed. Don't have to worry about fractions. Now, then they say only positive x values make sense. Hopefully that makes sense because it's about the box. So while mathy style, the negative values should work, actually the positive ones are the only ones that actually work here at all. So we're going to do synthetic substitution. They tell us that 1 works, but really we should have tried 1 first anyway. Boom. Do the synthetic substitution. 1, 1, 7, 7, 16, 16, 0. We get the magic 0 of happiness. So it says check for other solutions. What they mean by that is you should be substituting in the other number. And the other rational numbers are not solutions. So x equals 1 is the only rational number that works. So the height of the sandbox should be 1 foot, because that was x, and each of the sides of the base should be 1 plus 3, which is 4 feet. That's all for this part, and then we'll meet each other if you need help with the checkpoint.